Just a bit outside.
And welcome to another episode of Just a Bit Outside. I'm your host, Steve Ely. Along with me, as always, my co-host, Wes Cook.
What is up, my guy?
Enjoying traffic is what it is.
I know, man. These streets are rough today. Don't want nothing to do with the traffic out there.
No,
Swear it rains here, and people are like, "What?"
Let's just drive crazy. It's every day though here.
Yeah, Hampstead's awful. People can't drive here. Period.
No.
All this distracted driving. I swear. I mean, I'm out riding all the time, and you can look over into another vehicle, and I swear it's every other vehicle. They got their cell phone there.
Mm-hmm.
And put the damn thing down. Put it down. It's so unnecessary. I hate it.
Yeah. Mine sits in the little holder, and I listen to either a podcast or.
Yeah, I just have podcasts or music on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just there.
I do audiobooks from time to time.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Never done that.
Yep.
Not me. More power to you, though. Get your learn on.
I try. Oh, but man, the Olympics come to a close.
They've come to a close, and we had a full sweep in hockey.
I loved it.
America. Fuck yeah.
All overtime shenanigans, too.
Hey, man, it's even better. It hurt. Make them go home thinking they had a chance.
Well, they did.
Nope.
And thanks, Canada, for finishing second.
Yeah.
Twice.
In
multiple takes, probably.
Well, yeah, probably.
Probably.
We are better at winter sports than you. Especially your favorite one of them.
Oh, no. That's the crazy one.
That's the best part.
That's the crazy part.
Love it.
I just thought it was crazy that McDavid still got the MVP for the tournament.
I mean, he is the best player at hockey.
I get it, but
yeah,
you take
you
USA's goaltender away.
What was that? Chuck or no? What's his?
He's got a fantastic last name. It's something fun, like awesome.
No.
It is. It's
not good. Because Kachuk has his brother and they fight like beast.
But it's just great. And then, I mean, he's set a record for most saves in a gold medal game.
Yes. I mean, he was fantastic. He was a wall.
Yeah.
He was an absolute wall.
I only had, 5 goals scored on him? 6 goals?
Not very many.
The entire.
He was an absolute.
Yeah. But that's fine. McDavid can keep getting MVPs and stuff, but he can take on those silvers.
Perfectly fine.
And finishing, second in, Stanley Cup and all that stuff too. We'll just keep winning those too. A little bit of
Hellebuyck. Is that how you say it?
Oh,
Hellebuyck. I don't know.
It's a funky last name.
Yeah.
It's. We missed last week the NBA releasing some new anti-tanking rules.
Yeah.
How did you feel about what you saw them imposing?
I mean, it really
can't have back-to-back top 4 picks.
Right.
Pretty much they're talking about tightening up the percentages, giving just about everybody a fair shot. Essentially, they're going to load teams up with what they're going to do, and they're going to keep teams down.
I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen, right? I mean, the small market teams are going to be at a bigger disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, while it sucks, I mean, there's nothing really I think you're going to be able to do here. And I mean, because they're going to find ways around all these rules all the time that, increase their chances or decrease their chances. And, I mean,
well, the back-to-back top 4 picks is going to really, that's going to be one that hurts.
Yeah, I think that will hurt because then you're going to look to in free agency to sign guys to improve the team. You're not going to be able to look at like what the Sixers did and the whole process thing, right? So where, they're dumping off all the talent and then just, sucking up for years before things got better. You're not going to be able to basically improve your team through the draft.
Yeah, not in the ways they are saying. I'm sitting here looking at them, and these are the ones. Top 4 pick limitation. Teams will not be allowed to pick in the top 4 in consecutive years. I kind of like that one.
I mean, I'm kind of a fan of it, but there's just situations that are out of control at times, and I get it because it's these things can happen, and there's a lot more where these teams try to make it happen on a more consistent basis. But what I'm saying is, like, look at how the Spurs landed Tim Duncan.
Well, they landed Tim Duncan. David Robinson got hurt.
That's what I'm getting at, right? Is these types of situations can happen. I mean, it goes back to the NFL too. Like, how did the Colts get Andrew Luck? Peyton Manning got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, these types of things can happen. But what happens when that's back-to-back years, right? And that's not the team's fault that their star player goes down with an ACL injury.
That's going to be the Pacers this year, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Right. We see Halliburton.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your star player is out.
I mean, something like that. I'm wondering where it kind of draws. Like, if you lose somebody like that to an injury, how that affects that.
I mean, do you like challenge it and say, "Hey, look, man, we fell on hard times back to back years. Give us a break," or what? Or do you suck it up and you just take your number 1 pick and then you get the 5th the next year?
Well, I mean, this year's draft is loaded.
Oh yeah, next year is supposed to be good too. So.
That's good too. So yeah,
but the freshman class this year is
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Draft pick protections. The first round picks can only be protected if it's a top 4 pick or a top 14 pick. There is no top 7, top 6, top 8.
I agree with this because it's been out of control. We might finish 13 and we protected it with the top 14.
Yeah.
So I get that. Like, that needs to be out of the window. I don't think any of them should be protected.
I don't either.
If you deal a pick, you deal a pick.
Yep.
They're not protected in the NFL. They shouldn't be protected here. You can't protect these picks. You're offering it up for a reason. So it's it. Wherever it lands, it lands.
I think
sorry about your luck, Chuck, but you traded the pick away.
I think it would make those picks more valuable too.
100%.
Because when they put them in these trades where it's going to be, if it's a top 3 pick.
It's first round protected.
Yeah.
How do you trade a first round pick if it's first round protected? Yeah. I know that's an extreme, but still, that's.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think the protection stuff. I think it needs to go away completely.
Yeah, I don't think you can protect them at all. It's a pick. Yeah. Plain and simple. You trade it or you don't.
Yeah. Lottery odds freeze. The lottery odds will freeze at the trade deadline or a later date, preventing late season collapses from improving lottery standing. I get that one. Like, we're just going to dump everybody at the trade deadline and we'll just go get that first pick.
But see, it comes back to the injuries, right? And like, what if someone goes down after the trade deadline?
Well, then
that sucks.
Sucks.
Because they were competing, and they were doing everything to, even make a playoff push. And then your star player goes out and bam.
I get what you're saying, but they're essentially freezing them then. And I like that too, because it does prevent I mean, look what Cleveland did trading Harden. When at the time they were 15-5 in their last 20, and now you're essentially giving Oklahoma City a shot at a lottery pick because they own the Clippers' first round pick this year.
Yeah.
Like they need any more talent.
Well, I mean, and this is something the Sixers effed up, is trading Jared McCain to OKC.
Yes.
The kid's young.
And
he's going to get better, and he's doing work there.
He's been good.
Yeah.
When he was good in
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I get it. Like you've got two solid guards. Like, where does he fit? But at the same time, you didn't get anything back for him.
Nothing.
You didn't. No, it's an F trade. Morey fucked that up royally. But why send him to the best team in the league and improve them?
Give them a proven 6-man off the bench, essentially.
This is ridiculous.
A young 6-man that could grow and develop that they have potential to turn in this guy into a couple of first round picks later on, depending on how he.
Or he's an all-star that stays on the team forever.
Yes. Yeah.
And this team continues to dominate the league. Unreal.
All right. The next one is conference finalist restrictions. Teams that make the conference final cannot pick in the top 4 the following year. So that would be where you would punish Indiana this year.
Right.
Again, they're not struggling because they don't have players. They don't have their best player.
Yeah.
And that's huge for them. I like it though, but it's really hard that a conference finalist, it's really rare that a team that's in the conference finals is going to be in the lottery regardless of the crazy pick. I mean, that kind of does handle what we just talked about. If Oklahoma City goes to the finals, then they can't use that lottery pick that they own of the Clippers. I guess it automatically becomes the 5th pick.
So they couldn't use it?
No, I'm assuming they could use it.
But they traded for it, so I don't agree with this.
It can't be in the top 4, though.
It should be, though. If that's where it lands, it lands. They made the trade. They traded the pick.
Just saying, if they make the conference final, they cannot pick in the top 4 the following.
I find that BS. But it is what.
Lottery.
I mean, can they pick if it's a traded pick, though? Their own pick can't be in the
top 4. I'm assuming their own pick can't, but I got to imagine if you traded for a pick, you have no idea where that pick's going to land. So I get that one. The lottery extension, which to me, this is what the lottery has been the entire time. It includes the play-in teams now, which it should have always because they're trash.
Right.
The play-in teams.
They're already under 500.
Yes.
And they're playing in. Like, come on.
Like, the fact that you give the 9 and 10 team a shot at making the playoffs,
which is stupid.
Yeah,
you were fine with the 8. I don't know why you're changing it. Oh, we have more revenue for 2 more or 4 more teams. No, it's stupid.
No, it puts you're putting 4 more teams in a worse position because they can't. Their draft pick status changed. Like, oh well, you're automatically locked into here, but you finished 10 games under 500.
Yeah. You're still a bad basketball team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you haven't seen a 9 or a 10 seed, like, just rip off and get hot late in the season.
No.
It doesn't happen.
No, it does not.
The best teams are your top 4 teams, usually. You might find a 5th or 6th team that can kind of start bolstering themselves towards the end of the year. But going into the playoffs, there's 4 teams you could bet on to win.
Yeah. That 9, 10? No. You can bet on them to lose.
100%. I mean, it'd be you have to bet, $100 to win 10 probably, but still.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, at the end, they increased fines and investigations. The league has already begun enforcing stricter penalties, such as a $500,000 fine for the Utah Jazz and a $100,000 fine for Indiana for violating the player participation policy. Sitting healthy stars.
Well, that needs to go. Period.
Yes.
You're paid to play a game. I don't give a shit about your rest, especially when the people that pay your salaries,
Yeah.
essentially.
Are the fans, and they
Are the
get
fans.
cheated on it.
And they get cheated. They pay their hard-earned money to go to a game, and then you go sit out? No, you best be injured. We're not doing that. Needs to go away. And I agree with that. Like, fine. Joel Embiid not playing back-to-backs, find him.
I'm with it. I'm with you on it. We have
That
talked about this.
needs to be. You want to rest? Okay, well, you're not getting paid, and we're going to find you on top of it.
If you're choosing to sit out, you want a rest day, you want that built in, cool. We don't have to pay you for that game.
Yeah, we're not going to pay you for that game. Then we're going to fine you on top of it.
Yeah, I'm with
Hit
you.
them where it hurts.
Yeah.
Then they're going to play. They're not going to mess around with this. Because if you're taking away a game check and you're going to fine them on top of it, that gets rid of it right there.
Yeah.
Easy. Because guess who didn't do load management? All these old heads, they want to talk about played against nobodies. Come on.
These old heads freaking played their asses off
Yeah.
for way less money.
Jordan would play 84 games if he could.
Mm-hmm.
Bird would have played 40 or 84 games or more.
Well, look at
They would play every fucking game they possibly could.
look at John Stockton.
Yeah, John Stockton was the
I think,
Iron Man.
I think he only missed like 64 games in his entire career
and
or
it
something
spanned, what,
like
16 years?
that. Yeah, something like that. It was some crazy.
Well, I
of
mean,
games.
you go back and you just look at the games that Joel Embiid's missed in comparison to, anybody from that 80s 90s era of basketball, and you can add almost everybody together, and Joel Embiid's pretty much missed more games. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I was wrong on that number. John Stockton famously missed only 22 regular season games
That's nuts.
in a 19-year NBA career.
19. Yeah, I undershot him too. I'm sorry, John.
He
Didn't do
played
that to
in
you.
all 82 games, 16 of the 19 seasons,
Mm-mm.
and missing 18 of his 22 total career absences during the 96-98 season due to a knee injury. Crazy.
That's just unreal participation.
No, you won't ever see that.
See, and that's
He missed
it.
22 total games, and he missed 18 of those 22 in one season.
These players today are too soft, man. They're too soft. That's why NBA is losing viewership. That's why the NBA is not as popular as it used to be, because they're tired of the softness.
Yeah, dude, there's rules that
the friendships. There's like, where's the rivalry in basketball?
well, some of the rules they put into the game too absolutely drive me crazy. Is the whole like gathering step?
Mm-hmm.
You mean the
third
traveling?
step, the third step. Yeah, the third step.
The traveling?
There's no gathering step in basketball. We've been taught
No.
the same rules from day one. Why has it got to change?
Dude, I don't
Like,
know.
call traveling more. I guarantee you they adjust to the game. They'll
If you-
figure it out.
Yeah, you call it, they will figure it out.
Yeah, you keep calling. If I was an NBA official, I called all the time.
Oh, all the time.
I'd be like, oh man, and then you get yelled at for a little bit and stuff. But everybody else does it. Well, guess what, buddy? Not my house.
Not in my house.
No, that's a travel.
I didn't travel. Tech. You can go sit down.
Boom, tee him up.
Yeah. Go sit down.
Go sit down. You just made it worse, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, better learn how to dribble.
And now when your press conference goes, you after the game, go ahead and complain about it then and get fined for it too.
Yeah, go right on. Call it on, buddy. I've been traveling. I've been doing that move for years. Not in my house.
I hate
I'm
it.
bringing back old NBA.
I hate the traveling. Like I
Well-
hate it. I think it's crazy when you can have a guy
He
go
take-
end to end in like two dribbles.
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
Like that's
I mean, you see it all
crazy.
the time, and they just ignore it. And you look at the game, and it's so different than what it used to be. It used to be enjoyable.
yeah.
Like, I just miss like rivalries where, of course, we just had a fight 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah, but you don't miss, like, I miss the rivalries like you did. I miss the Boston LA rivalry.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, these teams hate each other.
They hate each other.
Anybody that played Detroit between like 87 and 92.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You knew it was going to suck.
It was going to be a battle.
And even the Pistons, like in the early 2000s, kind of brought that back a little bit. They like Ben Wallace and Chauncey Billups and Tayshaun Prince. Like that team was hard.
Yes,
I mean, they only won one title, which is kind of surprising for like how good that team was. I think that team gets overlooked a lot, but I mean, Ben Wallace was a rebounding machine.
Yeah.
He was Dennis Rodman after Dennis Rodman.
He was Dennis Rodman 2.0.
Yeah, 100%.
And
like his offensive game sucked. Don't get me wrong, but I mean that's not what they were asking of him. They wanted him to play defense. And
play defense and rebound.
He loved to play defense.
Yeah. And you see,
now you don't have that. You don't have guys that love playing defense.
Nope.
Except what? And he's old. Patrick Beverly loves playing defense.
Yeah. That was Adonis Haslam was a defensive guy too.
Yeah. But Haslam played for years.
Yeah. I mean, there's people out there that still want to play a little.
Yeah.
But it's pretty soft defense.
No, all they want to do now is just be flashy and score points and shoot the three. And it's just, you know, this is my age showing, but at the same time, it's like,
I get it.
I'm just done with it, man. Like it's really hard to get into an NBA game because of how soft these guys have gotten.
Well,
I tune into a Sixers game and like, oh, surprise, Embiid's not playing.
Whoa.
I was shocked last year when we went to a game, Embiid actually played. Then he got hurt, but I mean, I knew that was coming.
He, like, at this point, he stole more money from the Sixers than Ben Simmons stole from them.
I would agree. Yeah. I mean, it's probably factual, actually. Let's be real.
Between the two of them, they have fleeced the Sixers for what? Close to $750 million?
Billion? Probably.
I mean, Ben's second contract was a stupid one.
Yep.
And then, you know, they gave Embiid the stupid one. Man, it's got to be close to it's probably close to, I don't know if it's a billion mark, but it's
$750 million, probably.
It's probably.
If we looked it all up, I mean, that math is stupid, but let's say $500 million just for shits and gigs, right? I mean, there's just a ton of money that's poured into the guys. Then they don't play because they have to rest. And you don't have to rest because this league's not as tough as it used to be. That's the thing. Like you can't foul like you used to be able to foul. They don't body up the way they used to body up. It's not nearly as a physical game as it used to be.
No, it's not.
Because the defense isn't present, especially in the regular season. So I just don't get it, man. But yeah, it's the NBA. So
Joel Embiid has earned $265 million during his 10.5 seasons.
How much?
$265 million. Ben Simmons signed a 5-year, $177 million contract, so it's not as high as we thought. Accumulating 163 of it before he was traded. So you're still looking at almost a little over 400 million.
Mm-hmm. Close to $500 million.
Yeah. For them to not play.
To exit in the second round of the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
Really, that's it.
It's crazy.
I mean, really what hurts the most is still that damn plays for the Clippers. What's his name?
Kawhi,
yeah. Why couldn't I think of Kawhi? Kawhi Leonard's like fucking fluke ass 3 in game 7.
Bounced 10 feet off the rim.
Oh man, it still hurts to think about. But yeah, I mean that was our opportunity, and
that was it. That was the one.
That was it. Yeah. God, it sucks. All right, let's go to the other fiasco, which is college basketball, college sports in general. You have UConn just fucking manhandled St. John's.
They did.
Dude, that is Pitino's worst loss at St. John's, obviously. But UConn, I mean, belt to ass, dude.
And UConn's got potential. I just don't know if they got enough to get back.
Their coach is too fucking whiny for me.
Look at that. Tony Bennett got a new job.
Yeah, he's an advisor for the Lakers. Saw that.
Probably not bad. Not
a bad thing. I mean, he got out of coaching because he didn't want to deal with this NIL shit.
No.
You're losing good coaches.
And he was a younger guy, too.
Yeah, exactly. In comparison, yeah. 100%. He's not fucking Rick Pitino. That's for damn sure.
No, he's not.
Yeah. So, yeah.
What about, we missed it. We didn't get to talk about this because it happened last weekend. What about the brawl between Providence and, who was it? It was Providence and God, I watched it. It was Providence and
I only saw the highlights, so I can't remember the game.
Oh man, why am I like my brain is just dead?
Yeah, but back to that UConn St. John's game. St. John's missed 24 straight buckets.
Oh, it was St. John's of Providence.
Was it? It was St. John's?
Yep.
Oh. St. John's almost went the entire second half without making a shot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, just went fucking ice cold.
That's crazy. Oh, I've seen it. Though.
But yeah, more back into the chaos that is college sports. And in particular, like, we didn't talk about it last week, but we should have. And that was Darren Peterson for Kansas.
Yes, sir.
He's priming himself up for just what we got done talking about.
Priming himself up for load management.
Yeah, load management. He's load management in college basketball.
Taking himself out of games, looking at Bill Self, pretty much telling him to take me out. I'm surprised that Bill Self was actually dealing with it at this point. Yeah,
Bill Self, he's, I don't want to necessarily call him legendary, but he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yes. And he's just dealing with this?
And yeah, like, you don't have to put up with Bill. Like,
no, you just tell that
dude. Take your toupee off and slap him with it and tell him to get his ass back on the floor.
Or you just tell him to go sit down there on the end of the bench if you don't really want to play. And you don't have to worry about playing here ever again.
Yeah, walk out. Be done.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. Nah, if you're not going to support this team and you're only concerned about yourself, you don't fit my program. No. Like, this is not what we're about. We play for what's on the front of the jersey, not the back. Yeah. And that's how I want my program to always be run. And if that's Kentucky or is Carolina for you, Kansas for, Bill Self, that's how that should be run. Like, the only reason you have any NIL money is everybody in here to see.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, you don't have any NIL money if these people aren't here.
It just sucks to see a young guy like that, and I have no doubt it's somebody stupid whispering in his ear.
Oh no, he's got the wrong people.
100%.
They're talking to him and telling him what to do. Yeah, dude, you don't look good to the NBA now.
No. You may have just cost yourself the number 1 pick.
Yeah, you can. 100%. Just by doing silly shit like this, what you need to do is just get out there the rest of the year and ball.
Yeah. And play your ass off. If you get hurt, you get hurt.
If you're up by, I mean, I'm sure you got an insurance policy that's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And, if you get hurt, Kansas will have you back next year.
Yeah, if you want to come back and play, you'll still make money.
Yeah. And then you improve yourself and show that the injury is nothing, and you're fine. That's the whole good thing about college sports now is even if you have an injury, you're going to get the best treatment. You're going to rehab in the best facilities. Yeah. I mean, and you're going to get your NIL money still. Like, get out there and just play, dude. There's not you've got nothing to risk. Like, there's the whole thing is there's not career-ending injuries really in basketball.
No,
you don't see them. Hell, you really don't see them in football anymore.
Well, it used to be
career-ending stuff is like numerous concussions. I mean, but that's about it.
It used to be you tore an ACL.
That's a year.
Now it's not even a year for something.
6 to 8 months now.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever Adrian Peterson did, it's like taking over all sports with ACL.
Well, it's growing up in the 80s, 90s, And ACL tear was pretty much, okay, he's done.
Yeah.
You ain't coming back from that.
Oh, no, because he couldn't reconstruct that tendon or
No.
that ligament.
Not like you can now. And
Yeah.
now it's like,
It's almost better.
Yeah, you tore your ACL. Okay, come on.
You're going to come back better than ever.
Look at Frank Gore. How many times did he do it?
Both knees, too.
Both knees. I know one was twice.
Yeah.
So I feel like he had three tears.
Yeah.
And 20 years.
Hell, Nick Chubb's still doing it.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb blew that knee out twice.
Yeah.
The same fucking one. I mean, every ligament.
That thing is, he's not the same Nick Chubb, though.
Well, no, not now. After the second one, it was over.
Yeah.
I mean, the one in Georgia, he recovered from and, had a nice stint in Cleveland. But after that second one, it was like, I don't know if you could reconstruct the knee twice.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one. Do we have enough parts left for this?
Mm-hmm. Do we steal something out of the butt?
A judge denied Beniaco's latest ask to play for the Tide.
Yeah, he should. I mean, honestly, this is silly. If you've got a 2-way contract in the NBA, that is considered a professional contract. Done.
Yep,
No questions asked. No need to play. The fact that he even got to play the handful of games he got to play in, I think is ridiculous. Like, someone look at this with common sense.
No one's looking at anything with common sense. The NCAA is trying, and you got judges pretty much saying, no, we'll just see how it goes when you go to court.
Yeah, but the thing is like, you're not. This is set the precedence for the future. Like, this isn't gonna.
This is what I think should happen. Okay, you want to sue the NCAA over eligibility. Okay, but they're saying you're not eligible. All right, well, instead of granting you an injunction, we're just going to say you can't play until the court has ruled.
Right.
So, could be 6 months from now. Could be a year from now.
No. I mean, like, let's get the injunction just needs to go away. That's silly.
Let's just have somebody let's get it to the court and say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it.
Yeah. Let's, I mean, if you're going to do it, then at least get, the legalities behind you.
Yes.
And not just the temporary injunctions.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because what's stopping a team from pulling this shit come March, and then you give them the whole playoff run?
Yeah.
Because you granted the injunction. And now, like, we got a team that won a national title with a 30-year-old pro.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, he's ineligible. What can you do? Because the injunction was there.
Yep.
So he was technically eligible for that temporary period of time. You're not going to go back. And now you're just shitting on the sport more. That's the problem. Is like, you keep shitting on the sport because the NCAA doesn't have the balls to step up and just put fucking rules into play.
Sorry, I got distracted by an argument about an article about Emmanuel Ugbo, forward for Washington State, is suspended for the rest of the year.
What did he do?
Allegations resulting in stalking and harassment.
Oh, man. Jason,
Yeah.
a volleyball player. Well. I mean, it's not a big loss. He's only averaging 6.5 points.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, get it together, sir.
Yeah, buddy. Like, come on.
Get your
Why are you
life.
stalking?
Get your life together.
Yeah, it's poor decision making, sir. Do better.
Notre Dame is just bad, huh?
Yeah, Notre Dame's awful. Could have told you that. I watched that Duke game the other day. They got fucking smashed.
Dude, like I said, I watched the Carolina Duke game. I watched the Carolina Miami game. And then I watched the Carolina State game. And I'm just like,
that's not one to watch.
That was not the one to watch, sir. That was not the one.
Yeah, that was a tough one to watch there.
Dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Let's go back. Let's go to the bread and butter.
We're going back to
NFL. NFLPA for I think the last 4 years have held a survey every year.
Okay.
Or no, this is the third year. No, maybe not. This is the third consecutive year Miami's been ranked number 1 by the Players Association for football team, program, club, and 3 years in a row. The players respect the Dolphins.
That's
in
weird.
that organization.
I don't know how.
I mean, you had a players coach there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I guess they take into account to everything, right? It's facilities, it's the life outside of football, everything, right? And just the way the organization is run. And this year, Miami finished first. This is the third year in a row Miami. That you would think that would bode well for like free agency and stuff.
Well, you got to think Florida doesn't have a state tax either.
Oh, that helps, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that kind of comes into play here when they're surveying the players. Yeah, this is a 4-year history of this union survey. The Minnesota Vikings finished second, and the Commanders finished third. The Commanders I can get because like everything's changing there.
Yeah, the culture is changing. You got new ownership.
They're going to build a new stadium. I mean, they're bringing the team back to DC.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good things that are happening around Washington right now. And so that would make a ton of good sense because, you know, like the culture that they used to have, this organization was probably towards the bottom. But speaking of the bottom, Pittsburgh Steelers finished last place.
Yeah, I'm sitting here reading about this stuff, and they are like, oh, it is awful. Players cite inadequate maintenance and excessive wear from hosting local college and high school games. Talking about their stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
It's older. I get it.
Steelers locker room was graded an F. Players reported that it only has 5 bathroom stalls for the entire team.
Ouch.
I don't know.
You got 54 men on a team.
And you got 5 stalls.
And you know, those are some dirty ass dumps, too. Like those old linemen go in there. I ain't walking behind one.
Oh,
man, the seat's going to be warm. Oh, no thanks.
You know, they say what's worse than going in a porta potty and having a cold seat?
It's being warm.
It's being warm.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So we've been on a lot of work sites, and I know this is off topic, and I've used a lot of porta johns in my life.
We have.
I'm not trying to be racist at all, but whatever the Hispanics eat for lunch and go back to work after, oh my God, it is something atrocious.
That 2:30 poop,
dude. Whatever they eat, I mean, and it's. You know, because you're at new construction sites and things like that. Yeah. And there is nothing worse than a bathroom that's been blown up after lunch by a Hispanic person. I swear. And I'm not trying to be racist. It is just something awful. And
it's rank, buddy.
Yeah. Like and the thing is, it's like I experienced it one time and then I experienced another and another. These are all different work sites, right?
It's
it is tough to go into one of these things. And oh man. But yeah, those so I can only imagine an offensive lineman is probably doing a number to those 5 Johns that are in the locker room.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's what I'm getting my point to.
This is what it says on here about Steelers. This is a quote from the Steelers Senior Director of Communications. We're not going to comment on a report that we have not seen in its entirety.
Yeah, so apparently they don't make these report cards public now because there's a grievance filed by the.
I would make them public. I'd make them all public.
Yeah, because it violated the collective bargaining agreement. So you're not going to see.
How's it violate the collective bargaining agreement when you have your own players voting on this?
Because the bargaining agreement is between owners and players. So the owners don't want this out because that's not good for them, especially if you got a bad grade.
Yeah.
Like the Steelers don't want anybody to see this report card.
Well, everybody's
Obviously.
already played there. They already know.
Yeah.
I mean, Pittsburgh does play their home games there, so I get it.
Yeah, so Art Rooney ranks last in the league for willingness to invest in facilities.
Yep.
Which is a trend reflected in the Steelers' poor facility ratings across the board. So, like, you see something like this as an owner, especially one of the Rooneys who fucking loaded. Like, what's the first thing you want to do? These
He's
people
super
are
respected too.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying is when your players are telling you this, they're telling you exactly what you need to do to make things better.
Yeah.
Very easy. And I know you don't want to invest money in this or that, but man, like if it comes down to getting big name free agents and things like that, like you're gonna have to change.
Yeah, well, they've needed to change for a while. They're still locked in that old school mentality, which I give them props for being very patient.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had 3 coaches since 1976 or something like that. Something stupid. Hell, Cleveland's had how many coaches in that same time frame? It's just insane, but they just got to improve the facilities. They've got money. Pittsburgh made the money.
And you got ownership grades of a D or worse for Woody Johnson for the Jets.
Mm-hmm. That's not a surprise.
Art Rooney.
Mm-hmm.
The surprising was Robert Kraft. I thought people love Robert Kraft.
Apparently not.
Maybe he's not sharing the rub and tug secret.
No.
Mike Bidwell, the Cardinals, which makes a ton of sense, and of course David Tepper, the Panthers. And we've had numerous discussions about David Tepper, so we already know.
Yeah, he seems like he's taken the hint though. He's back. You didn't hear anything from him this year.
Not at all.
Like
this was in March of 25, so it was almost a year ago.
But he was awful.
100%.
I mean, when a fan goats you into throwing a drink at him.
You figure you have more respect for yourself, owner.
Yes.
Like,
why are you going to watch your team play in Jacksonville?
Well, yeah, of all the places you can go, you went to Jacksonville.
That is not where you want to go for a game.
But it does seem like he's a lot more behind the curtain now, and
He's-
that's where he needs to be.
He's hiring football people to make football decisions.
As you should.
But, oh, man. But yeah, the Underwear Olympics started today.
Yes, they did.
And we were talking before the show how the defensive lineman for Texas Tech ran a 4.51 40.
Awesome.
Which is great for a guy that size. Insane.
You want that speed. Now, can he beat a block? That's what matters more.
Yeah, can he? Well, he did. Like I said, he did well. He had 14 and a half sacks last year.
That's impressive. Yeah. Well, it's a different ball game moving up to the next level, but
it is.
Let's see if he can progress and do that on the next level for whatever team chooses him in April.
Yeah, this is just, I love looking at some of these statistics because they're just crazy. Linebacker verticals. Sonny Styles, I believe Ohio State, posted a 43.5-inch vertical for a linebacker. So that dude's 230, 235 probably.
Yeah. He's a big man.
With a 43.5-inch vert.
That's probably played basketball at some point.
He probably did.
Yeah.
It's only edge rushers, 40-yard time. Yeah, David Bailey. 4.5. Led all defensive linemen. That's insane for a guy to be that big. Actual big size. I mean, at worst, Still looking at, probably 6'3", 265 on the small side.
Yeah.
We had a Penn State defensive lineman Zane Durant turned heads running a 40-yard dash in 4.75 seconds. This dude is only the third. Really?
Only the third
Hang
one.
on. Only 3 players since 2005 have ran a 40-yard dash at 290 pounds plus. Faster than Zane Durant. Mario Williams, Ron Amstead, and Lane Johnson.
Mario Williams, that's the name that comes to mind. NC State.
Yeah, but he's 290 plus 475. That's booking it, bro.
I mean, that's carrying a lot of weight in that run. That is booking it.
That is booking it. Max speed in 40-yard dashes for defensive tackle. That guy ran.
But David Bailey was the one that ran the 4.5.
Yeah. Zane Durant maxed out at 20.81 miles per hour today running that. That is insane.
That's about the same speed that DK Metcalf caught that dude on that one run.
On the what is it, Buda Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just insane though. Like, you just look at some of these numbers, like, what? This is what you're measuring? Broad jumps. I don't understand how that translates. Like, to me, that's a weird thing to measure.
Fair. It's fair.
I don't understand how it translates. It translates somehow.
In some way, shape, or form.
But I've never seen anybody say, "Ooh, this guy had like 10-foot broad jump. He's going to be our number one pick."
I mean, yeah, that shouldn't really do any good.
Oklahoma defensive tackle Grayson Halton jumped a 36.5 vertical. The third best ever by a defensive tackle at the combine. This dude looks chunky, bro. Looks chunky. I did 41 inches, or 35 inches, but it did.
Well, we'll get a lot more of these over the coming week here, and get a better idea of where people fall and who are the risers, who are the fallers, all based upon measurements.
Yeah.
This strength and speed.
Yeah, well, we'll dive into this because we'll get into our draft stuff coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we have been very good at certain spots.
Definitely the QB spots.
QB spot, I think we have been pretty much spot on. Wide receivers, we've been pretty solid about. I felt that Abdul Carter kind of let us both down last year.
He wasn't awful. He started coming into his own a little bit later in the year. But yeah, we were really high on Carter, and
yes,
it didn't seem to necessarily pan out the way we thought it would in year one.
No.
Year two, let's see what the story looks like.
Let's see what.
Yeah. Spring training baseball has started. Finally getting some games under our belts here. Just starting to get a look at St. Phillies for me. You got some new heads over there.
We got a few.
In New York,
and then we lost a few too. So,
funny thing is, Max Scherzer's talking about returning for his 19th season. Being paid by how many people?
I'd probably play. I'd play up to people still going to pay me millions of dollars.
Yeah, right, absolutely. But 19 years for Max Scherzer. So,
I get it, Max.
Be interested to see how much he actually plays for the Blue Jays.
Go get it, though.
No, I agree.
What do you think about the the guy for Detroit, the 2-time Cy Young guy that's going to go pitch one game in the World Baseball Classic.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to pitch a pool game, and then that's the only game he's going to play in.
Like, I mean, you need to be committed if you're going to do it, right? Like, if you're going to do it, be there for the team. That's the whole thing, right? The World Baseball Classic is basically the Olympics for baseball. You know, the World Cup of baseball, let's put it that way. And if you're going to participate, you got to be in it 100% or none. I don't want you to come pitch again.
Yeah, I don't want that.
I want to be able to rely on you throughout this whole process.
That's what I've seen. Pretty much the result for everything I've read and seen about it is pretty much like, if he's only going to be there for the one game, why is he on the team? Yeah,
I'm cutting him. I'm like, you're only playing one game? Nah, man, you're not of value of this team. Exactly. Like, why give him the opportunity to even do that? I just like, what do you mean you're not in this? You're not committed? Like, if you're not committed, then I'm not committed. So, yeah, man, I'm not in it for it.
USA denies 8 visas for Cuba's team.
No thanks, we don't need you here.
No thanks.
Yeah, Cuba's gonna struggle this thing probably.
It's probably their 8 best players.
That's probably what it was.
No.
Like, no. Donald Trump probably did this.
What is it?
Cuba, huh?
What's the meme? The whole F-U too. You're cool.
Mm-hmm. From Half Baked.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
Yeah. Yep. That was Trump doing that to the visas.
He was.
Nope. Oh man, I've got to dig further into like my NBA love loss. I just don't get it. It was a sport I watched a lot as a kid growing up. And it just went away for me.
Yeah. Well, like what I noticed is I love it too and love watching. And it was really that strikeout or the strike, not strikeout, but the strike that happened in, was it 94 or was it 96? I think it was 96. If I'm not mistaken. But that's where it lost me. It lost me. And then but fortunately, it was right around 98, 99 that the McGuire, Sosa, Barry Bonds thing started happening. And it kind of brought you back in. And then, then all the steroids popped up and everybody's like, oh, backed out a little bit more. So it's like, it's been up and down, right? And then it's just, I kind of fully committed again back in like 2008, 2009. And, well, it was about 2007. Because it was the year before the Phillies won the World Series. And then the Phillies won the World Series, and I was just like, it really sucked me back into baseball. And it's been ever since. And I mean, I gotta tell you, like the latter part of the 2010s, talk about 16, 17, 18, 19, God awful. I mean, it was rough times. And and now we're in a spending mode, a competitive mode. But it makes it enjoyable to watch. You got recognizable faces all over the roster. You fall in love with a lot of these guys. And just having a good pitching rotation. There's a lot to be excited for baseball. So I've been in it for a while now, but it's been it's been an up and down ride for baseball, I think. In terms of viewership and in terms of fandom and such. But it's one of those sports you can watch. You don't have to be fully invested in it 100% of the time.
You can fade in and out
Yeah, exactly.
on it.
Mhm.
I got you.
Well, you got 162 games, and granted, I watch a good majority of them, but if you miss one, it's not awful. You got 161 more you're going to be able to catch.
You're gonna hear something funny.
Yeah.
The stat you and I hammer on during our baseball coverage when it starts. It's run differential. I'm looking at run differential.
That's our favorite.
So far in the spring training games, Detroit is dead last in that. They are minus 30 in 5.
0-5.
0-5.
Hmm.
Minus 30.
Hmm.
I mean, is that a sign for the future?
It is funny. They are the only winless team in preseason or in
Yes.
spring training. And go figure, the only undefeated team. Fucking dumb.
Look at Toronto. Toronto is 1-4 with a -1 run differential.
That's rough. That is rough. But here's the thing, right?
I mean, what'd you do? Did you blow somebody out in your one win?
Yeah, exactly what happened. But here's the thing. Like, the majority of the guys you're watching in these games, they're not suiting up.
Yeah.
So, while the Dodgers pretty much know what they got, they don't give a fuck about the farm system. They're just trotting their normal team out there.
Oh, apparently they have ties in this stuff too.
Oh, yeah, you can tie. They don't have extra innings.
Yeah, they had a tie with the Tigers of all teams, 4-4.
Royals.
But yeah, no, they lost
The Mets tied a game too.
bunch of teams tied games. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, no.
Yeah, so the spring training records don't really matter a whole lot because you got a lot of guys that are just, get their first taste of big league ball.
Oh yeah,
And so you get big league pitching and all this stuff that it comes through big league hitting. Who are the guys that are, ready to take the next step, and who are the guys that just need a little bit more polishing? So it's really hard to look at a spring training game and really get a good idea of what you get for the upcoming season. I mean, we can all look at the Dodgers. We know what they got, right? And there's nothing really to be surprised by it.
the only surprise is them not making a World Series
Right.
at this point.
Well, yeah, the amount of money that you're spending, the amount of talent you've amassed on that roster, it would to not make the World Series, and let alone just lose the damn, is a problem.
Yeah,
Like, it's built as a juggernaut that is really, you're going to be the reason that we go to a salary cap problem.
yeah. I think there's 100% going to be a work stop for next season.
Absolutely, because what the Dodgers have done have pissed off the rest of the league and all the owners. So this is going to stop.
Well, it's going to be good for baseball too, because then you'll have these owners that just sit back and rake in their profit sharing, revenue sharing, and stuff like. It'll force them to have pay players because
you got to have a floor.
You got to have a floor in that spending too.
Right.
So teams like Pittsburgh and Miami and
Kansas City.
Yeah, teams like that.
I mean, and it more so like the Rockies, the White Sox over the last few years, they've been salary dumping too. So it's
going to make it'll be better for baseball.
100%. I agree,
because you will get a little more pay.
Well, you need that again, right? I mean, it's this whole Dodger show thing. I don't know why the Major League Baseball allows for it anyway. Because it has to be bad.
Yeah.
It has to be. It puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
I mean, they're doing stuff that no other team. I mean, yes, the Mets spend money. The Yankees spend money. The Phillies spend money.
But this is unprecedented spending.
Yes. Yep.
And we all know our view on these contracts.
Yeah.
We don't have to rehash it.
Too much. Too much. Got anything else you want to?
You know, I am getting a little thirsty now to finish that first old fashioned. A good feel would be really nice. You know,
Good feels.
That could go for a good feel. And if you don't know what good feels are, it's a cannabis seltzer from getgoodfeels.com, and they offer a new era of refreshment. Crafted with high quality natural ingredients, these beverages provide a consistent, enjoyable, uplifting experience, perfect for any occasion. Plus, you can save 20% using Jabbo the Pod in the discount box at checkout. So check them out. Get you a good feel.
Yes, sir. The good feels.
Big fan. Big fan. You know, baseball's coming around too.
Yeah.
Chicago's going to load you up with all the pregame stuff.
Oh, yes, they will. By Big Fork Brand.
Yes, sir.
Big Fork Brand produces bacon sausage, paleo pork jerky, Chicago-style sauces for dogs and burgers. Crafted meat sticks like no one else, known for their bold flavors, clean ingredients, and small batch craftsmanship. Big Fork products are designed to stand out. We are a big fan of their meat sticks and their jerky. Excellent. Big Fork Brand has been featured on Food and Wine and Chicago Tribune. Just go to bigforkbrand.com, put in Jabbo the Pod in their promo code, get 20% off.
Love it.
Too, sir. Me too. I'm going to like it even better next year when I can say that and be happy knowing that
they're in Indiana.
In the near future, they're going to be in Indiana.
So, did you see the news this week about Derek Carr wanting to come out of retirement?
Yeah, but only wanting to be on a contender.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's the contender that needs a quarterback?
None of them.
Right. Like, I mean, you can go and rerun it back in Oakland, or Las Vegas.
In honesty, he'd probably be a good stopgap.
Absolutely, yeah. Just a guy that you can have for a couple years just to get you by.
And then you don't have to force Mendoza to play immediately.
Well, and he's familiar with Kubiak too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would make sense. It's weird, like, hey, the name pops back up, but that's the whole thing. I thought he retired a little early.
He retired because he had the neck pain and the shoulder issue, and he couldn't throw.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had surgery and took time off, and now he's said he feels great. There seems I could use him.
He hadn't been getting hit, so that kind of makes the pain go away.
Yeah. Jets could use him. Not that they're going to be instant contenders, but if you
Saints could use him.
I think the Saints are going to roll with Shaw.
I get it because he did improve over the course of the end of the season.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I think he'd still be an upgrade. He'd be an upgrade for the Jets. 100%, I agree. Las Vegas could utilize him.
He'd be an upgrade in Cleveland. He'd be an upgrade in Arizona.
Yeah, it probably would be. But all these teams we're talking about are not going to have winning aspirations.
Yeah.
Right from get right. So, you're what Atlanta could.
Atlanta could use him, and Atlanta would probably be in good shape with him.
Yeah.
Because they've got weapons all over the place. That looks like they're going to use their franchise tag on
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Which is odd.
Just because he's been underutilized there and he hasn't really reached his full potential, it is kind of odd that they value him that much that they would franchise tag him.
But he hasn't. They as a team haven't had a reliable quarterback option.
No.
Since Matt Ryan left.
Right. It's been hit and miss. We were shocked that the Kirk Cousins thing didn't work out, but it just didn't.
I was shocked at that. I was shocked they turned right around and picked
Penix.
Penix in the same year. I was like, that seems crazy. You got other needs besides quarterback. You just spent $40 million on one.
Yeah. Imagine all the gear that you got to go through too. Like he's like quarterback after quarterback. They're like the Cleveland Browns. Old Glory's got you covered on it though.
Yes, sir, they do.
OldGlory.com offers over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans, featuring officially licensed merch from iconic bands and top sports teams. You can discover your perfect fan gear and save using Jabbo the Pod at checkout as your promo code. Give it a check. If you need a new quarterback's jersey for your upcoming year, this is a place to get it. Or just gear in general. Baseball's heating up. Go get you some new gear for the season. I'm telling you, they legit have over.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Get your gear at Old Glory.
Yeah.
And we dug through that. We dug through that rabbit hole the other day, and they got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, just a number of things. Check out.
I was shocked at what they had.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is a rough go with the sports. Now the Olympics are over. It's like, yeah, spring training baseball, a little bit NBA, a little bit college basketball. So, yeah, still got stuff that are on. Things that are happening.
Yeah, we'll get fired up. I got to get fired up about the sports that's on. I'm just so sad that NFL's gone.
I know. It's
Sad
tough.
football's gone.
Yeah, football.
As much as I complain about college football, yeah, I'm
still love it.
Yes,
I mean, well, it's like betting season, right?
it is betting season. For
Like,
us.
yeah, we love betting on football, and we're somewhat good at it. And
We had good weeks. We had bad weeks.
nothing's going to touch the 13-1 week.
Uh,
Yeah.
that was good. We were that close, and it just happened to be game one.
It was game one of the whole fucking thing, too.
That's how we lose right there.
I guess it's not so bad because, like, we would have been on pins and needles that evening.
I wouldn't. We would have never made it that
Cash
evening.
out, baby.
We'd have cashed that thing out probably after the
7-8 games.
Yeah, like man, cash that thing. Let's go.
No, I get it.
Get on out of here with that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, we still got the draft comes up, so we got a good episode that's coming with that.
Yes.
And we can't wait for that. We got to get Big Job Bob back here for that, as always.
Oh yeah, he is.
Talk about that. He's a draft day guy.
He is. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I agree. Get him back for that. And before we leave you, we do have to tell you about one more product. That is Shimmerwood.
Ooh.
Shimmerwood's an award-winning CBD seltzer combining full-spectrum CBD with natural fruit shrubs, delivering a refreshing, stress-relieving drink that eases tension and promotes relaxation. Plus, you save using Jabbo the Pod at checkout.
I like it, sir.
Yeah, man.
I like it.
That's a wrap on sports for this week.
It is a wrap. It is a wrap, sir. Then we'll come back. I'll come back next week stronger than ever.
You and me both, brother.
But until next week, sir.
Next week, dude. We'll see you.
Yep.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.